A brand new silhouette, a brand new lid, and a perfect size for the set of two 30-ounce chug and sip water bottles, brand new today, and at today's special value price of $39.98, or 3 easy payments of $13.33. This is absolutely fantastic because each of these end up costing you less than $20 each. If purchased separately, $59.98. It is our only order of the year, and you're getting two with interchangeable lids, so you can mix and match all of these fun colors that we have here. Let me take you through the duos that we have. This has been super duper popular, just in time for spring summer hydration. This one that you're looking at here is what we're calling our midnight. Down below is your green tea. Oh, it's really soothing, actually. Here is your peach. Next to peach, here's your aqua duo. Down in the front is your lilac. And then, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. The latte duo, this is fantastic. We have so many wonderful things to talk about with this one, but let's be honest. How much water did you have today? That is the question that your doctor always asks all of us, no matter what age you are. How much water are you drinking? Well, always the #1 New Year's resolution to drink more water, stay hydrated. This is the moment for you. I'm like looking for mine, and it's right here. And look who's here. It's our very special guest, Mark Charles Masili, staying hydrated.
Yes,
indeed.
as always. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Well, this is fantastic because look at this brand new silhouette. Perfect for the car.
Yep.
Perfect for the treadmill, the elliptical.
Yep.
Also, perfect for your backpack.
Backpack, everything is out there. It's ready for, it's hydration on the go. So this is a hydration station, a beautiful stainless steel tumbler that has 30 ounces. So when you say 30 ounces, you're like, wow, that's a lot of ounces because we don't want you to have to refill it, but still slim design.
Right.
It's the first time ever we took 3-in-1 and put it all in together. What do I mean by that? We put a handle, it's not removable, it's 180 to actually flip it around. You have 2 different mechanisms on the top. It's either chug or sip. What is chugging? So when you don't need the straw. So when you pull this open, that's the chug feature, so you can actually really drink out of that. And there's a silicone stopper in there, so when we close this, it actually locks and creates a leak-proof finish. And then if you don't want to chug and you want to sip, we have the built-in straw that pops out. We even go as far as to actually silicone seal those little air holes. See with that little dot there and there? So when this closes, it's completely airtight, and we love it. You can personalize them. And what it's important to note is everything you know and love about Primula with that stainless steel interior, stainless steel exterior. We just gave you that great color on the outside. But what's the difference? It's the copper. We have an animation to show you what it is. Stainless steel layer. That's what you get outside for everybody else, right? When you go inside, you have the vacuum, which is what you're also going to get everywhere else. That's where they take the air out, remove it, pinch the stainless, and it becomes your insulator. Here's the Primula difference. Copper, copper, copper. We put a layer of copper. You will not find that everywhere else, okay? Why copper? Precious metal, expensive metal, but it's the best conductor of heat and cold.
Right.
Because of that copper, tested 16 hours hot, 22 hours cold, over 24 up to 78 hours of ice melting in a Primula mug. They are the masters of hydration, Primula. They're the ones who figured out how to take hot and cold and take it to stratospheres, and it's the copper difference.
I love that, absolutely. And the fact that like maybe you're leaving with a hot coffee and your cold water, going out to work out the door, literally throw them in your bag and not have to worry about
together.
a thing.
And the hot could be next to the cold because you don't feel the hot and cold, and there's no condensation.
Yep.
And this 30 ounces actually is so tapered, it fits together side by side in a cup car holder side by side. And you can personalize them, by the way. We do my little cricket here. What do you think of that?
I love it, I love it. But what's so interesting is the fact that we've got a 30 ounce. We've seen 20, we've seen 40, but like, there we go, perfect.
Here's 40. And here's the Goldilocks size. Just so you know what we've been doing. For all the years I've been doing the 20 ounce. Then last year we introduced a 40 ounce, doubled it.
Right.
And some people were saying, we want something bigger, but it doesn't have to be as big. We went 30 ounce. So this is the Goldilocks size of 30 ounce of this year's model, which we love.
Fantastic. Chunky, you just gave me a number right now. How many have we had picked up since midnight, my friend? Over, okay, we're gonna find out here in just a second. Over 1,700 in this show alone, which is fantastic. All right, so what we're looking at here.
We like to tell it live. To show you what we're talking about. Live, okay?
7,200 since midnight. Okay, great. There it is. Perfect. Look at what's happening right here.
So we put in, this is cold. We did the cold 10 hours and 8 minutes ago. We put it in there. Look at the thermometer. It's sitting in the same room that Steve and I are sitting in. The ambient temperature here is about 69 degrees, okay? This 10 hours and 8 minutes later, this is below, it's a freezing. Your refrigerator that's running right now that you plug in and pay electricity to run, to keep your food from spoiling, runs between 32 and 39 degrees. This is 2 degrees lower than your refrigerator that's running. And it's sitting in the same room that Steve and I are in. That's just an ambient temperature room. So we're going to go here for 9 hours, and 22 minutes later, we went downtown. Now we're going to go uptown with this. So I love the fact that 9 hours and 22 minutes later, we put in, what is in here? Oh, hot coffee. We put hot coffee in here. We're already at 110 degrees. Just picture how many times someone's taken a ceramic tumbler and put it in the microwave to heat it back up. 9 hours and 22 minutes ago, we have it tested to 16. We're at 120. Are we going to get to 23? 123 degrees.
Oh, this is
Soups,
awesome.
Lona Life, tea, coffee, you know, hot cocos, you name it, hot or cold, chug or sip. The handle's built in, fits in every cup car holder side by side. Great matte finish colors, spring line. It's just the best of the best, in my opinion. And 30 ounces is a sweet spot, in my opinion.
Definitely, especially with the cold water, too. I mean, think about like having one of these next to your bed. If you wake up in the middle of the night, which we all do, and we're like,
always
must have water right next to you, nice and ice cold.
And no coasters, folks. So this will never perform. So I want to feel this, right? So I love the fact that you won't feel, this has got ice water. You hear it? Filled with ice water for 10 hours, or what? How many hours was this again? 10 hours. No leaking, by the way, and no condensation anywhere. I just wanted to see the whole 360 of this. Not an ounce of condensation. That means put this on any piece of furniture or the cup car holder. Here's my little nemesis. The cup car holder has a little swimming pool in it at all times because when you have the takeout drinks, they all. Do you all have the swimming pool? Because I have it, right? I lift my thing. I'm like, okay, here we go. And it's like there's the cup holder. So not only does it fit. No swimming pools in your cup holders anymore.
Or the remnants of swimming pool the next day. That's the worst. Let me take you through the colors again because lots of us are picking this up right now, which is so exciting. You're getting a duo, and you're getting a darker and a lighter with this fantastic today's special value price of $39.98 or 3 easy payments of $13.33. Let's start right over here with the latte. Right in front is the lilac, which is very, very popular right now. Here is your aqua right behind there. Next to aqua is the peach. Down below is your green tea. I love this color combo. It's fantastic, but everyone is falling in love with Midnight right now. And I'm actually drinking out of this charcoal one of the Midnight Duo here, and I have been all show. These are fantastic. And the fact that you can go ahead and mix and match the lids if you want to have yourself like a little pop of color story happening. But all of these colors are nice and soft and neutral and so nice. All right, what else do we have?
So again, I'd like to show like real life. So we have a cold and a hot here. You know, one of my favorite things is Lona Life. I'm a big fan of Lona Life. In lieu of that third cup of coffee during the day. And you get all the great, you know, the protein that's in there. And so I just pop it right in there, right? And then here's my hot water. So again, remember, think of a soup before you go for work. And you can actually let it sit there. You never have to reheat the soup because lunch is like 4 or 5 hours later.
For sure.
And it's going to keep it hot. So I love the fact that I can put my Lona Life in there, fill it to the top, right? There's the top. Then I'm going to take this. So now the straw can come out for cleaning, right? Notice that there's a silicone ring in there. That's what's going to keep it actually from leaking. And notice all the silicone. See that lighter color? That's how it's staying leak proof. So with hot, I don't want to sip out of it, so I'd keep the straw out of it, right? I'm going to twist this. There's silicone ring in there. Give it nice and tight, and watch. I can shake this and get, you know, the whatever it is, the protein shake or whatever. So not only am I shaking it, but it's also leak-proof. And then please feel this. You saw that I put boiling hot water in it.
My goodness.
Do you feel anything?
Not at all.
Not at all. So that's the beauty behind the really, truly on-the-go. There's that great handle that's got the 180. You can carabine it, put it in. But think about, Jim, protein shake, staying cold, putting it sideways in your bag. Here, I'm going to pull this around. Taking this and just literally going like this. Don't worry, this full protein shake, not only am I not worried about it and it's sideways in my bag, 6 hours later, if you are working out that long, after the shower, you're taking this out and it didn't leak, it's sitting on its side and you didn't have to refrigerate it, it's gonna stay cold the whole time, well past your gym time.
That's my favorite part about the Primulas, especially like if I leave my protein shake in the car and it's super duper hot outside, I don't have to worry about a thing. I don't have to worry about sweating all over the place, but I know that it's gonna stay nice and cold. Your midday smoothie, if you're going to work and you wanted to pack something that's gonna stay nice and blended and perfect and tempered to perfection, this is it right here.
Come on.
This is so cute.
Right, we really thought about like Easter, Mother's Day, add it to that Easter basket, or it could be its own Easter basket. What we did here was we cricketed a little thing on it, fill it with jelly beans.
Oh, that's a
right?
great
and
idea.
That's the Easter basket. But Mother's Day, you could give her favorite tea in there, or a gift card or a spa gift card with her. That's a great. It's a gift of hydration you're giving to anybody. Remember, Primula, no age required.
Right.
It works for male, female. It works for any age, any lifestyle, because we all have to hydrate.
Definitely.
It doesn't matter what you drink. And we have to talk about the fact that, it also holds alcohol just inside.
I'm a little roadie action.
Right,
Absolutely.
little roadie action.
Definitely. But we're not bringing these back. This is our only order of the year, so stock up, especially at this price of less than $40 to grab 2. I mean, when we talk about insulated tumblers like this, sometimes you're paying more than our price for 1. This is fantastic. And the duo in these 2 very cool colors, oh, you can't go wrong.
We tried to be fashion forward. They're a spring line. And just because it's got that beautiful mat, remember, it's a full stainless steel tumbler that you know and love. It's got the copper technology. Remember, Primula is a master in hydration. They're trying to take hot and cold to the next level, and that's what they focus on. That's all they do is hydration and transport of liquids and beverages of all kinds, right?
Right.
And they do it right. And really the difference is having that beautiful stainless steel body, that double wall that we all know and love, but then adding that copper layer in there, adding all of that silicone. Look at all the silicone there. There's literally ring, the dot silicone, that silicone in there. So that means with this new Chug and Sip, I can actually open this up here, chug out of there, which is, a big gulp, if you will, with a silicone stopper. Even the air thing has got a silicone, the air vent has got a silicone stopper, because we want this completely leak-proof. And then if you want to change your mind and sip out of it, you can do that with the straw that's built in that can be removed to clean.
I also appreciate that the chug lever stays up
away, right?
when you're chugging.
Right? And the 180, it's interesting you're saying that about the 180. Now, close that for me for a second.
You bet.
Take the handle, flip it, and now you want to see, like it works. It's literally all built into one thing.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's smart, right?
It's so smart. I love that. So tell me, in order to maintain all the wonderfulness in here, how are we caring for this properly?
Little PSA about anything. If you've ordered any of my Primula in all the years I've been selling this, or you buy any double wall tumbler, please stop putting it in the dishwasher.
No.
Metal expands and contracts in a dishwasher with the heating cycle. So if you break the seal where the vacuum is, visually you're not going to see anything wrong with your mug or your tumbler. The problem is you lose the vacuum, then no more 22 hours cold, no more 16 hours hot, no more up to 78 hours, even when I say that out loud, 78 hours of ice melting. It's the difference when you take the vacuum out, so don't put it in the dishwasher for that point.
Do not. You're going to hand wash this, and what we're seeing here is the magic and the Primula difference, right, Mark? Charles?
Yes. So you got the stainless on the outside like everybody else. The vacuum I just talked about, you don't want to break. There's the copper difference. What's copper? A precious metal, an expensive metal, but it's the best conductor of heat and cold. How do I know that? If you are a proper chef, look who just walked in.
Oh, sorry.
You want copper cookware. I know, seriously.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Wait,
How are you, lovey?
okay, so I love mine. I came into my dressing room this morning and there was one that I could use. I already put a sticker on it because I love the Primula tumblers for putting stickers on.
Yes.
I love stickers because
She
I'm
loves stickers.
12 years old. But the straw on the inside. Can I ask you both a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I got mine. I took the lid off. The straw was not attached.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure people at home know yours has an internal straw. You just want to make sure that it's attached before you go, mine's not working.
And
Put the
it's
straw
very,
on.
very simple. So it's probably going to come loose like this. It's going to sit in there. So when you take it out, again, it's very easy. It's like the way the cleaning mechanism is. There's no up or down, by the way. Either side works. See that little guy right there? You're going to sit it right over, and it sits right in. And so you want to know that for not just when you first get it, but when you want to clean it, take it off and put it right back on. And it's not, it doesn't matter what side you do it. It
so
works.
nice, right?
I love
So
the carrying
convenient.
of
Isn't it a great shape and silhouette and color?
Yeah,
like
it
Yes.
we
really
did great with the
is.
colors, we did great with the silhouette, but it's still 30 ounces.
Right.
Oh, see,
Right?
I didn't realize that.
No,
Yeah,
it's bigger
like
than
the
the 20
perfect
ounce,
size.
a little smaller than the 40 ounces. It's like the Goldilocks size, I call it.
Yeah. And you know what? I love my Primula from last year.
Yep.
Me too.
But now I have like the even more to go version.
Correct.
It's so true. And
We
it's
might try to make it
lightweight.
easier. Yeah. To me, I was saying this earlier to Rosina. I believe that this tumbler can create a system where before you leave the house, you're like, grab your jacket, grab your purse, grab your keys. This should be one of the have-tos when you're walking out of the house.
Right.
Then you're completely hydrated and you're on the go. And I think we did that for you with this model.
Yeah.
To make it as easy and like, even if your hands are full, think about it. You got the kids and all their stuff, and you can still grab this. There's no excuse not to grab your water
It's
bottle.
so true. I love the fact that the handle's here so you can still like be on your phone with both
Then
hands.
there's that.
Shoot a TikTok
And
with
this
it.
is why Steve's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I have 2 hours of Roberta's coming up next, so I've got to run down to the warehouse. And then I have our final mini episode of the series with Tara.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is new today at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Okay.
Every item in the show is new. So